What kind of legal highs are there and how do you use them?
So what kind of legal highs are there and how do you use them? Maybe Katie, you can answer that question.
Sure. So there's different types, and as Kenny said earlier, really they mimic the effects of illegal drugs. So there's drugs that replicate what ecstasy does, there's drugs that replicate what cannabis does, cocaine, and other drugs like LSD or magic mushrooms. There's psychedelic kinds of these drugs.
Mm-hmm. And are these, you know, maybe these are kind of things that, you know, I've certainly seen being sold at festivals, things like that. I don't know if I don't think they do it anymore, but you know, years ago you would see, oh, legal highs, all this sort of stuff, and it seemed like quite a, you know, a safe way of people just to have a bit of extra fun, I think. Would you say that that is completely abolished now?
It's not as easy to get them at festivals, is my understanding. People tend to buy them online. They buy them from shops, but often they buy from their friends just as they would other drugs as well. So often it's, you know, it could be a dealer, but it easily just could be one of their friends, an older sibling or something like that as well.
And for you, Marina, legal highs, you know, there's solvents obviously, and these products are not illegal products. You know, sniffing glue, things like that. These are products that you can buy in the shops, but I guess it's how they're being used that is dangerous.
Exactly. I mean, there's nothing. Solvent abuse sits within the drug agenda, and they're not drugs, and right there is one of the biggest issues. These are consumer products that are used to get a buzz, basically, but very, very dangerous.
I've got a question for you here, Marina. What is nitrous oxide?
Nitrous oxide is laughing gas. Some people call it hippie crack. N20 is the sort of chemical formula, so that'll be familiar maybe within chemistry lessons, but laughing gas, which does have a medical application, if a woman's in labour she'll be given gas and air, but laughing gas in terms of use has really, really increased in recent years, and some reports it's second only to cannabis. For use in festivals and things like that, but can be extremely dangerous. What keeps laughing gas or nitrous oxide safe in a medical application is a mix with oxygen, but in festivals, of course, that's not happening, and people do and have died.
How would they die from that?
It's basically displacing oxygen, but nitrous also
starving the brain, really.
And it also has an impact on the gasp reflex of the body as well. But it's simply a lack of oxygen, basically, yeah.